Yo, testing. Alright, my name is Cam, aka Kojo Kubii. I go by Kubii. From the UK originally, and I work in skateboard development. I run the Borders Not Borders organization. So Borders Not Borders is a not-for-profit aimed at supporting skate communities across Africa and beyond. It encompasses skateboarding itself, but also the cultures behind it, such as art, music, fashion, and our aim is to bolster those communities and like support with things like basic things like equipment, all the way to workshops and events within fashion, art, and music, and also support the individuals involved in the skate communities achieve their dreams. I ended up in Sierra Leone several years ago from studies, and while I was there doing a research project, I took a load of skateboards with me. Based on my experience in Ghana, I didn't know skateboarders there, but I decided just to take some skate equipment and hope for the best. And it was very, very well received. And I was based in a village, and people just absolutely were taken by skateboarding. I came into some money by winning a music competition at that time, and with that small money we decided, in collaboration with the elders and the youth of the village, we decided to start a project. So long story short, fast forward 5 years later, we've now managed to build the first skate ramp in Sierra Leone in that village, and that's as part of we projected to be a multi-facility community center with different sports, supporting the arts in that area. But aside from that, we're also pushing to put a skate park in Freetown, the capital, because thus far there's nothing really. The skate community is inadequately supported, let me say. So we're trying to do everything we can to get the maximum equipment into the country, using what I've learned from Ghana and the scene in Ghana, and the achievements that skateboarding has made in Ghana, to trying to reflect that and go even further in Sierra Leone. So it's small for now, simply because of the lack of equipment. It's so hard to get boards. Boards trickle in through December containers, for example, containers that full of anything and everything that arrive to the country usually in December time, and then people sell them, but it's often like kids boards or like boards that we as skateboarders would not even consider skating. So our primary aim right now is just to get more quality equipment into the country, and just kind of disperse that equipment so people can kind of get a taste of skateboarding, get involved, try it, and if they try it and like it, actually take it up. Because until now, if someone is lucky enough to have a board, either from previous visits or from those containers, then they can't continue their skate journey because they either can't afford the board, or there's one between 20 people. So the scene is in its infancy stage, but there are a lot of people wanting to skate. There's a lot of creatives attracted to skate culture, and we have some big plans for this year. So we raised about £2,000, just over £2,000, and with that money we were able to go to Sierra Leone, and that was sufficient to build this skate park. So I was lucky enough to gather an exceptional team, like some guys knowledgeable in concrete, my own brother knowledgeable in woodwork, and me with the connections there, and with an army of locals, no electricity, no power tools, no nothing, in the space of 8 days, just from hard work, enthusiasm, and community spirit, we were able to build the first skate park in the whole country. Hard to say because of the boards. When I first arrived to Sierra Leone back in 2018, I think I met about 2, maybe 3 skateboards in the whole country, and there was like, they would turn up. They're largely associated with the roller skaters. There's a lot more rollerbladers in the country, and since that time, I think like I've managed to bring along with the team that came to help me build the skate park. We've managed to bring in maybe 40 skateboards into the country, but it's hard to say because of the lack of facilities, the lack of equipment. But there's 40 boards in the country, so there's at least 40 skaters somewhere, we hope. Yeah, so there's one boy that comes to mind. He's in my comp in the village, and he was interested in skating back in 2018 and 2019, the first times that I was there when I was teaching, but all we had in that time was like an old grain store, which is a small, maybe like 4 by 7 meter space, quite a low ceiling, so we weren't able to do that much, but you know, the kids are practicing, and anyway, this boy, his name is Alpha. He took a keen interest to skateboarding, and he was like a very present person helping to build the ramp. And as soon as it was finished, he was out there every day practicing, and like I think I was there for like 1 week more. Since the ramp was finished, I was there for a week. This is at the end of 2022, and by the time I left, he could drop in, he could tail stool, he could almost 50-50, he could rock to fakie, and now since I've left, he practices every day. I even had to talk to his mum because his mum called me saying that he was skating too much and he wasn't focusing on his schoolwork, and I had to talk to his mum and talk to him and encourage him to like continue with his schoolwork, and only when he's finished his work he can go skate. But he's very, very enthusiastic, and now he's doing like shove-its on the ramp, he's doing 5-0s, he's cavemaning into the ramp. He's doing crazy stuff, and I cannot wait to get back and see the progression he's made, because undoubtedly he's better than me already. We'll teach him how to. I'll vicariously get my kickflip through Alpha. But he's gonna be good. He's gonna be very good, and I'm hoping like when we do our pop-up event in Freetown, I'll bring him and a couple of the other skaters, like some of the youth from Macomb, because actually the Macomb skaters, they are the dominant skate scene in Sierra Leone right now, just because of the facility they now have and the equipment they have and the opportunities that they've had. So I'm hoping to take a couple of those guys to Freetown, so when we do a pop-up ramp, they can demonstrate and teach the Freetowners something about what they've learned. We are Borders Not Borders. If anyone wants to support us, you can find us on Instagram at BoardersNotBoards, our website www.BoardersNotBoards.com, and I hope that you can help support us with our mission. Yeah, much love.